Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jay. I'm so sorry about my hair. We had a water balloon fight and I really wanted to film this intro so that I could get this video up by tomorrow. Okay, so I showed you guys what we did on Easter since we are in quarantine. We had a lot of fun, so I'm excited to show you guys what we did. And I also decided to add a Q&A since the clips that I got are not super long. I decided to add a Q&A to it. To get to know me a little bit better. By the way, the Q&A is questions that I asked you guys to ask me on Instagram. Hope you enjoy and subscribe. Where's my makeup? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the questions. The number one question that I got was, when did I start modeling? And to be honest, I don't really call myself a model, and I don't say that I do model. If a company or a store asks me to model, I will do it, but I'm not signed, or I don't go to modeling school or any of that. But I did start when I was 15, I think. I entered my first pageant, and pageant came with modeling. So I would say I was around 15. Another very frequently asked question was, how old were you when you started dancing, and your first experience and what you can remember? I was 2 years old when I started dancing. I started All-Star Dance because my aunt owned a gym. I can insert a picture, not when I was necessarily 2 years old because I don't think we have pictures when I was 2, but when I was very young dancing. My first memory honestly is, from what I can remember, I was so little and we had a halter top, and we were competing at the island. We had a halter top costume, and my mom didn't safety pin my costume correctly, so my top came down in the middle of the dance, and it was just so traumatic for me. I remember, I kept dancing. I held it up as much as possible. Being that I was so little, I didn't just run off the stage crying, so pretty proud of myself. But yeah, that's like honestly one of my very first memories. I just, after the dance, obviously I cried so much because I was so embarrassed. I'm sorry, I have to like go onto my phone and then read the question, so if it's a lot of cuts, I'm sorry. Another question was, why did I start YouTube? And honestly, you guys, I've wanted to start YouTube since I was like 10 years old. I have always just loved watching YouTube, and I've always said like, oh my god, like I wish I could do that, and I wish I could talk to a camera like that. And I love that a lot of people send messages and they're so positive and stuff like that. And like, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of YouTubers like that I would watch helped me through such a dark time in my life. Like I would watch them and I would get distracted from all my problems because I don't know, it was just so interesting to watch their lives. And I have always felt like I wanted to do the same for people. So I finally decided to start, and it's not for anything other than to just have a bigger opportunity to be there for people. And I've always said like my DMs are always open, my messages are always open for people who need someone to talk to or anything like that. And I just feel like this gives me a bigger audience to be there for, and I'm actually so grateful. I hit 100 subscribers in one day, actually like 140, and I was like, wait, what? I had to my parents, my goal for this month would be like 50, and then my dad was like, have you checked it? You're already at 50. I was like, what? I was like so excited. So thank you guys so much for subscribing, it really means a lot. So another question that I got a lot was, what are your plans for after high school, and are you ready to graduate? And to be honest, I've always said that I was so ready to graduate and that I couldn't wait to get out of high school. And now that it's like really approaching and really coming to an end, I'm like kind of freaking out a little bit. I've always said that I wanted to leave for college, and right now my plans are to leave for college, and I want to study communications because I really want to go into broadcasting, journalism, all of that stuff. So yeah, I don't know exactly where. I'm debating between two schools. Oh, that's 4. I'm debating between 2 schools, and once I figure it out, I'll obviously post it. So another question is, how was your senior year? And I'm gonna be completely transparent. It was a very rough ride for me. I'd say I went through a lot. There was, you know, certain things that people would put me through until I started to realize my worth, and until I started to, you know, really connect to God and like realize, you know what, I'm here, this is happening, but it doesn't define me, it's not who I am. And I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna rise above everything that I'm going through. And towards the end, I really started to enjoy senior year. I made a lot of friends, I reconnected with a lot of old friends, and I'm just so happy that it has been going the way it's been going, you know, for the second half of my senior year. Because I'm so sorry if I have makeup. We had a water balloon fight, like I said, and my makeup's everywhere because I can't catch. But yeah, it was tough, it really was, but at the end of the day, it made me who I am. I'm so extremely strong, and I'm very grateful to have learned the lessons that I did. If you guys anything, and if you're gonna take anything from this video, it's always be kind to people. You never know what they're going through, and if you can, lend a helping hand. If you can, you know, be there for somebody. Okay, so that concludes my video. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching my Easter festivities with my family. We had so much fun. And yeah, so I am so extremely blessed and lucky to have the family that I do. And again, like I said, if any of you guys ever need anything, I'm always here. My messages are always open. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you want to. See you in my next video, hopefully. Bye.